As part of what we call the Great Commission, in Matthew 28, Jesus tells his disciples in verse 20 that we should teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I have given you.
Once we've taken the steps from being lost to being saved, our journey doesn't end there. We then begin to take the steps from being saved into being equipped.
In 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 16 and 17, Paul writes to Timothy and tells him that we use the Bible to help us learn and train so that we can be equipped for every good work.
There is so much to learn and so many ways to grow and so many things to do as followers of God.
And the steps we take in this part of our journey towards a deep relationship with God help give us tools. They equip us to learn and grow and do. Here are the important steps that we should take in moving from saved to equipped.
And these don't necessarily need to be in this exact order, but all of these steps are included in this part of the journey.
We need to form a daily habit of just talking to God. This is what we call prayer.
It doesn't have to be flowery or formal or even for a specific set length of time, but it does need to be a regular event, daily even. It's a conversation with the one who loves you and made you.
Just like a conversation with anyone you have a relationship with. It needs to be every day. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says we should pray without ceasing.
Which doesn't mean that we can't take a breath or that we always need to have our eyes closed. It just means that we should constantly have a line open with God.
Next, we need to have a daily habit of Bible intake. The Bible is God's word to us, and we need to be getting into the habit of getting it into our hearts and into our minds. That means every day we should be doing something with the Bible, whether it's reading it or listening to it or maybe even watch it being read.
We need to connect with Christian examples. Having a relationship with God means having a relationship with others who also know and love Him. It means finding examples of others who may be further along in their journey and learning by their example.
We need to attend a weekly communion service. In the book of Acts, when the church first began, we see examples over and over that the followers of Jesus met every week to take communion together.
Well, this means being a part then of a weekly service. And for us, that happens normally on Sunday mornings. Finally, we need to heal by forgiving others and making amends for wrongs that we have done.
God is a God of second chances, and to be His followers means giving second chances to others and making it right where we have fallen short of loving Him and loving others.